Hello everyone. So this morning I sketched out what kind of set I wanted to do. I definitely wanted to do something with cheetah prints. So that's what we're gonna do. This is the most boring part for me. I do not like prepping the nails, but it's definitely like a necessary step. And if y'all don't know, I own an online nail boutique where I sell press-on nails, and I do this to literally all my sets. Even the sets I wear, I do this to myself or to the sets, because I feel like it just lasts a lot longer and the nails are so much stronger. It's actually funny because I was watching this girl, she was prepping this celebrity's press-on nails, and she just went in raw, like straight with nail polish, nothing, like nail came out of the pack and she put the nail polish on, which is wild because like, what? Even for a celebrity, like, come on, girl. Anyways, I use a base coat, and I guess you don't have to, but I think it makes the nails stronger, and I just feel like doing all these little steps, it just makes the sets last longer. And it's giving more of a high quality, because then they won't break or nail polish won't start peeling, all that kind of stuff. But just make sure you're using a thin layer of your base coat. Sorry, I was trying to think of the brand. This was the BEETLES base coat. Now I'm going in with this OPI shade. I don't know the color off the top of my head, but I will put everything down below. I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with this color, just because it does take like 3-4 layers of nail polish in order to get that perfect nude shade. But yeah, this bottle's been with me. This is an OG bottle, so I love her, but I really wouldn't mind a nail polish where I could just go over it 1-2 times and then get that perfect nude. This is a brand that they sent this to me. They do have really nice shades, like a lot of shades, but I do have to say the consistency of the nail polish is just very, very thick. Like, if you're starting off, it's good for you, just to play around with nail designs and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely not my favorite. Now I'm using this aluminum foil because I'm actually the type to, like, when I get done doing press-on nails, I have to go. I have to get up because this takes like 2-3 hours. I'll be ready to go. And so I left the nail polish on my little marble thing, and it dried up on there. So I was like, let me just use aluminum foil, which is actually a really great tip for anyone else starting off, doing nails. I know it takes a lot to have every single thing that you need. Stuff is very expensive. So yeah, just use aluminum foil, girl. It's the same thing. And I'm going lower with the French tip here because every time I do a high French tip, it's just, I don't know, I always go lower. It's just not for me. I don't like the way it looks. But yes, there's different ways you can do French tip. If you're struggling with it, just practice. I know it's annoying, but I swear to God, it helps. It really does help. And French tips, they give me anxiety because I need to make sure that it's like straight on both sides. Like, it's even, all the nails are even. Like, it has to be perfect. So I be staring at them for like a good 8 hours before I'm like, okay, it's good to go. But yeah, I have noticed that I do overthink a lot with nail designs or anything hand drawn on nails. I overthink because I'm like, it has to be perfect. Excuse me, by the way. Then I'm using this BEETLES nail polish just for the cheetah prints, and I do love their black because their black, white base coat, top coat, and matte top coat is the bomb.com. So I'm drawing these cheetah prints, and really, girl, all it is parentheses. Like, don't overthink it, and don't be very heavy-handed either. Like, just draw it on there. And yeah, the good thing about gel polish is that if you don't like the way it looks, you can just wipe it off. You can wipe it off before you cure it. Now, once you cure it, baby, there's nothing I can do for you. So yeah, just wipe it off and don't think too much about it. Just go with it. And then wherever there's like spaces in between the nails, just draw little dots or parentheses, because just think of a cheetah, A cheetah's print is not very organized or straight or like from left to right or something like that. It's just all over the place, you know. So that's what I'm doing here. And yeah, this is actually a very simple and easy nail design. It's very beginner friendly too. And yeah, I just wanted, you know, something different. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the smaller side of my dotting tool because I feel like you already have a lot of product on a dotting tool. So I like to go on with the tinier side. Plus, it's a small space we're working on. You know, I never really use the big side of the dotting tool unless I seriously have to. But yes, make sure that once you dip your dotting tool into the paint, or the nail polish, sorry, into the nail polish, just like dot it again on the aluminum foil or whatever you're using before you put it on the nail. Because if it's too thick, once you cure it, it's not going to cure. It's going to take like 40 minutes to cure because it's such a thick layer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just make sure you tap off, whatever, tap off the excess. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I don't know why. I was like, ooh, hand-drawn designs. It's going to look so good with like a matte top coat. And I was so excited for the matte top coat. I totally forgot to fill in my my cheetah prints. So I was like, oh my boy. And I had to wipe it all off. But I had actually already put it in the what you call it, in the lamp, so it was already matte, but I wasn't gonna let that stop me. So that same baby pink I used on the index finger and the pinky finger, that's what I'm using to fill in the cheetah prints here where it's purple. And sorry if I'm out of frame, I'm still getting used to this, you know. I am sorry, please don't be mad at me. And here I'm just using a darker pink to fill that in. You know, I just thought it would look so cute, and I wasn't gonna let a matte top coat stop me either. Like, that was a mistake, but we gonna fix it because I'm gonna go over it with a glossy top coat, just because like the matte top coat kind of upset me, even though it was my fault. Yeah, I was just like, I'm done with you. And so I decided to make this a glossy top coat, but I'm using the C&D shellac nail polish. It's called Ice Bar, I think, and it just makes everything look so much like, you know, like, look at my nails. It's like an iridescent top coat, and it's really, really beautiful. You can't really see it. You'll be able to see it later, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Not too much on my nail stands, y'all, because these nail stands have been through about 300 sets, if not more. So be nice to me, yeah? I am definitely going to get the other ones. When I first started off, I was like, the other ones, they just look so ugly. I was like, no, I don't want those. But once you start doing nails, like, you notice, bro, them other ones, because they don't move around, you know, they're more stable. They don't have the nails looking all crooked and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to use those. Now I'm using some hard gel just to put my gems on there. And make sure they're straight. Make sure they're straight, because in the beginning when I first started doing press-ons, I would just slap the whatever, the gems, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I would just slap the 3D art on there, and then it would be like tilting to the left or tilting to the right, but you don't really notice that until it's on your finger. So just make sure, oh, excuse me, as you're doing it, you just check it, man, because once it is cured and once it is on there, it ain't going nowhere. So yeah, now I'm just going over the nail with a top coat again, and really focusing on the sides so those stars don't go anywhere. My biggest pet peeve is like having the stars and decals fall off. That's just tacky. So yeah, you guys can kind of see the iridescent layer that I put on. It's Ice Bar from C&D, and I love it. And thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys want more of these videos, let me know.